Look at the fun that's now entered the fray. Let's go. Cannot wait for this. Will I need these? Probably. Please be voiced.
Even now,
yeah!
carefully continues to bear the dawn. In the beginning, there was light, and the Titans created the first heaven and earth. Then
This is clear
carefully
Greek
molded
mythos.
Humans and made a calendar to mark the passage of time, giving birth to
Neat
history.
looking.
Humanity thrived in a golden age.
Okay, here's the cities that were
Countless cities
mentioned.
covered the world, sometimes in harmony, sometimes in strife.
Castrum
Till the
Cramnos.
heretical black tide came
Styxius
from
makes
beyond the
sense. River
sky
Styx.
and swallowed amphoreus. Oh, the mighty Kephili lifted the dawn on their shoulders, and thanks to their protection, the holy city's walls stood tall. But a Titan's eternal slumber was the price we paid.
Okay.
Now darkness and
So they meant to be Prometheus in this case.
the horns of war sound from within Castor.
Whoa! Giant sword!
The black tide took Mikador. The Titan
Okay,
struck.
so all of the Titans are dying. Look how cool they look!
Their armies now raise their spears, vowing to set this broken world aflame. The messengers beg, hastening to the remaining cities for help, but receive only silence in return. Temple of the Three Fates, Yanosopolis.
Yep.
Are the priests
Tree
there
beast
willing
tied to
share
this?
their God's prophecy? No. The scales have long been broken, and Orynyx the Time Weaver hides in the mist, their prophecy silent. The cradle of knowledge, grove of epiphany.
Okay, this area we haven't heard of yet, or at least haven't seen a character type. Is that
The
Pegasus?
flames of war burnt through all the leaves.
Ooh.
Even Circe's the Reason Titan has entered death's embrace. Ah, death. Thanatos, the Death Titan, once
Hey! Let's
back to the
go.
River of Souls.
Whoa! What the hell?
But even when the ocean waves have fallen silent,
Show us.
where is the Reaper who protects the lost?
Is that a dragon? Let's go! It looks like it's got flowers growing
The
from it.
giant god of the sky.
Okay.
Have you closed your eyes? leaving
Whoa.
humanity alone
Okay.
in the Evernight?
What the hell are you?
Oh, God.
You look more mech-like than the others.
Has happened to you all. Even now, Kephili continues to bear the dawn, but the holy city's walls will not stand eternal. The age of Titans has fallen. and
Hey,
only
Phainon, let's go!
can bring hope. One day, the nameless deliverer will
Yeah,
inherit
Deliverer, of
God's
course it is.
flames
Let's bring back
and
Deliverance.
reform
As long as he lives, I don't care.
just like that world bearer, Kephili.
So it seems to be implying that Phainon / not Kevin is going to inherit the position of that Titan. So in this case, Kevin is potentially, quote unquote Kevin, out of habit, I'm going to probably keep calling him Kevin for a bit. But it seems like he's inheriting the mantle of Deliverance again. And like with Kevin in third, he's going to do whatever it probably takes to ensure things work out. And if he is a core flame, I'm pretty sure that's what they're called. If he is tied to these titans, or tied to an aspect of them in this world, then he's likely going to end up ascending, in a sense, just like how we see in third. I just don't want him to die, man. I'm so scared. The moment he's significant enough, and they're making the point that he's only a hero can bring hope.
Heroes can bring hope. One day,
The nameless deliverer will inherit the god's core flames.
a nameless deliverer will inherit the god's core flames and reform.
So this just, for Honkai Impact third players, this is going to make a lot more vibes than it is for anyone else. For me, it just makes me think of the Adam, the spiritual Adam, and the creation of that in order to preserve humanity. Like, the story of Prometheus in the Fire is incredibly famous. Prometheus was a titan who actually sought fire for humanity and was punished everlastingly for this crime. So now here we have potentially a character who is going to ascend into a position where they are going to safeguard humanity. Is it going to end up to their benefit? I doubt it, unfortunately. And that scares me the most, because we finally have a game where Kevin is actually playable. And they might kill him. And it scares me. Hopefully not. All I know is that Genopolis, I have no idea what that's going to be based on. River Styx, of course. Probably Gaia. It's interesting this time around. We get to kind of see the thing that probably was behind Castoris. Because we got to see a silhouette. It actually doesn't look very Hydra-like. It doesn't have multiple heads, which kind of makes me sad. Instead, it seems like a floral dragon, which is pretty in a weird way. Just, was it what I was expecting? No. No, it's not. But you can see the wings here. You can see an arm stretching out in. This would be where the head is, and it's leading in. Bone-like tails. You can see the bones showing. Like, its spine is showing there. Neat. Like, look, its head is still hidden away. Meanwhile, it's got a bunch of tails. You can see its claw here, actually. So the arm bends in and then comes out through here. Neat looking design. Not what I expected. I thought it'd be a Hydra, because Hydras are a Greek thing. This thing, though, confuses me a lot.
Eyes, leaving humanity alone in the Evernight.
It's almost mech dragon-like, which is kind of cool and weird.
Oh, God.
It stands out a lot in this world. It's like, what is going to be hidden within this veil of smoke here? Because you can see that it mentions an eye, and it'd clearly be referring to this. You can see almost like wings poising out. No idea if this creature really will be dragon-like, but it'd be cool if it was. I want to see a mech dragon. I wonder how Cyrene / the Elysia XP plays in then. Because the Nameless Deliverer is obviously Kevin / Phainon. So what is Elysia / Cyrene's role in this? How does she tie in? The implication seems to be that this guy is going to inherit the core flames from all of the other characters that we know of so far. So Aglia is the name I was forgetting. Aglia, Treebe, Castoris, Medea. It's technically pronounced Medea, but the thing is Medea. But it's a woman's name. I still don't know what his inspiration is. This is obviously meant to be Kevin. Phainon is an actual god of the sky, though, in Greek mythos, just far less common than other ones. They just don't appear as much, which is fair enough. It's neat to get the representation of less commonly seen parts of the mythology, just, you know. It's interesting how different these titans can look. Some of them do not look like their classical depictions. I'm not complaining about that at all, and hopefully that's not the impression people have. If anything, I think it's good to be flexible with the source material to make a unique product. Look how neat he looks. Like, these titans are sweet designs. Main body and then an extension out holding the weapon as well. Oof. It's fit. Yeah, Three Fates. It's definitely based on the Morai then.
The three fates, Yanosopolis. Are the priests there willing to share their god's prophecy? No. The scales have long been broken, and Orynyx the Time Weaver hides in the mist. Their prophecy.
So the thing that's kind of interesting here is the way they say three fates, but yet they're using scales. Meanwhile, traditionally in Greek mythology, it's thread that's associated with fate. Because you've got the beginning, the length of it, and then the end. You've got the person who decides your past, present, and future, the beginning of your life, and the inevitable end of it. This boy comes home.
Heroes.
Look at him. He comes home.
Can bring hope. One day, the nameless deliverer will inherit.
Our guy. He comes home. But yeah, they've created a very nice looking world. And the part of me who's... I also just noticed, is there a rainbow bridge? Because that's something that also connects into God, so it's very neat to see that rainbow just casually streaking around. And it seems to lead up. It's like if you look, it starts around here-ish, and it then bends here, and here, and here.
World.
The implication, though, that potentially getting these core flames together can reforge the world, does that mean that the world's going to end up destroyed in order for it to be reforged, or is it going to be fixed from its current position? Because in a way, the complete annihilation of the world would maybe kind of fit into what happened in Third, in the way that everyone was trapped in this dream in order to reforge. Like, what made people human was discarded in order to preserve humanity in dreams. Can they preserve what made this world what it was by reforging it? Or will they lose something of themselves by doing so? We'll find out, I guess. Why is this buffering so bad, though? Oh, something else I need to check, actually. Okay, in the golden age of old, countless kingdoms flourished across the land of amphoreus. Now, most have been devoured by the Black Tide. Black Tide's a neat thing to call it. In the hour of peril, Kefali the Sky Father bears the sun aloft, preserving the holy city as the last beacon of light. Yet, to mend this broken world, heroes must claim the core flames of the ancient titans, even if it means challenging the gods themselves. So the intent here would be to destroy what is left of those gods to reclaim their core flames, and then use those core flames to create a new deliverer, which would be Phainon, in this case. The one concern I feel is I'm curious how this will then link back to the Express, because in the initial little teaser we got of Star Rail for amphoreus specifically, it's annoying we don't actually see that image technically in this teaser, but whatever. Fine. I see how it is. Where is it? In the initial little reveal that we got, it's this one. We see a very brief glimpse of March for some reason. And I didn't... It makes me wonder if, because Remembrance ties in, we might actually get more information on her. And if so, concerning. I'm not interested in the narration in this case. I want to find the section where the Express actually shows itself. Without this buffering. We have yet to see her. Okay, so this is the dragon hint. Seems to be covered in flowers, though, and have similar kind of design aspects to Castoris itself. And here we kind of get to see some of its head, which is very cool. I'm sad it's not Hydra-like, though. But here, that would be March. Why is she being focused on here? Because look at the hair. the hair kind of gives away that it's hinting at her. So is she going to remember more? And her outfit looks different there as well if it is March. So we've got March potentially getting a variation here, which is... I don't know if it's concerning or neat. A part of me thought we'd get March development at the very end of, like, almost the end of the story of Star Rail. This feels very early. But at the same time, Remembrance as a path being revealed, it'd maybe be an ideal time to at least give us a hint of things about her. Why is it buffering so bad? And then here's the hint at potentially a Lord Ravager and the influence of destruction being at play in this world.
The name